Добро пожаловать на Крыс ТВ. С вами Крыса. И я начинаю делать прохождение по игре Mass Effect 2. Ну что же, приступим.
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
Я на твоем месте бы поторопился вот с настройками-то, а то он иначе все запалит. И тебя, и прочую контору, что мы тут провернули. Так, что у нас тут? Данные. Так, тут все члены нашей команды, так сказать. О! Даже от Цербери самой. Ага, этого мы знаем. Ее точно. О! Старина Андерсон. Адмирал, тут лицо скрыто, а у нас за этим штучкой, что нам с нами связался, есть. Продуманно. Ладно, так. О, а вот и серый посредник. Ну что ж. Буду двигаться помедленнее, а если не успеваете, то ставьте паузу. Вот тут вы точно должны успеть. Ну, а я, как говорил, мне на это времени просто-напросто нет. Так, финансирование. Почему бы нет? Ради, так сказать, добрых дел. О! В коллекцию ты точно войдешь.
The Turian Council member's mistress has made some unusual purchases lately. She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
Эти знания, так сказать, пригодятся, когда я буду летать и добывать полезные ископаемые. Эти знания мне точно пригодятся. Так, тут у нас что? Ага. Понятно. Нет, это нам не нужно. О! А на что доспехи? Да, броня. Так, броня. Может, там сменить, там все прочее. О! Улучшение. Так. Так, урон пистолета. Так, для емкости дробовика мне нужно платина. А у меня его нет. Почти. Так, что у нас про броня? Так, защита от урона. О! Это мне пригодится. Еще один резервный щит. Так уж естественно, а не то, что использую умение, так сказать. Определенно пригодится. Так, вроде бы все. Так, а вот и Феррон. Нет, не буду. А то, не дай бог, опять какие-нибудь авторские права. Но вроде бы сейчас не жалуются. YouTube во всяком случае. Так, ага, видеоархив. Посмотрим.
What does this console do?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Remember, you can zoom in for more detailed viewing and can pause anytime during playback. Aria Talok, Omega. Emily Wong, Citadel. Fred Mazai, Citadel. Donnell Udina, Citadel.
Воу-воу-воу-воу.
Armando Bailey, Citadel. David Anderson, Citadel.
Интересно.
Praetor Gavon, Omega.
Нехило.
Kalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Citadel.
Охо-хо-хо-хо-хо. Заигрался ты все-таки.
Keeper 20, Citadel. Matriarch Atheta, Ilium.
А вот это уже интересно.
Erdnot Torsk, Tachanka. Elias Kellum, Omega.
О, ты че творишь, братец?
Jacob Taylor, Normandy SR-2. Subject 0, Purgatory, ship now defunct. Aria Talok, Omega.
Так, это мы уже смотрели. Спасибо за информацию. Но это мы и сами поняли бы. Так, ладно, давайте поговорим с Фараном.
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Farron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the secretary.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
How are you holding up, Farron?
I'll be alright. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair. Drell can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
How many times did the Shadow Broker hook you up to that contraption?
A lot. It gets fuzzy. He made the guards watch, as an example.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
How did you and Liara both end up looking for my body?
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your body from the Shadow Broker. I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
What turned you against the Shadow Broker?
He started working for the Collectors. You weren't their first victim. Was an information trader, not a slaver.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow Broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
Looks like you've made a friend.
The drone follows everyone. I don't know why the broker kept it around.
I'm a shell for a specialized data processing VI, custom built to your specifications, Shadow Broker.
It helps coordinate the network's massive information feeds, but it could use a different interface tone.
You deemed my default personality sufficient for your needs, Shadow Broker.
I wish it would stop calling me that.
Take it easy, Farron.
Thanks.
Ну, отдыхай. Тебе, в самом деле, тяжело пришлось, так что тебе надо восстановить силы. Так, вроде бы все.
Alvin agent has obtained the equipment used to record the General Partnex and Kilix-Tanis duel.
О, платина, то, что надо. А то мне практически нет.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. At least I get to share it with you.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He knew you weren't lying about your visions of the Prothean beacon. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning and the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yog. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
You gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
So, you and Farron?
Are just friends. I believe you made it clear that I was, as you humans say, taken.
You know, I didn't come down here just to talk about data.
Look, about the kiss. We just finished the fight. I miss you, but it's been 2 years. I don't want to put pressure on you.
I've got fond memories of the last time you put pressure on me.
So do I.
Why don't you come to the Normandy for drinks?
I'd like that.
Good. Get your things and come on up.
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although, he did ask me to record any parts of our conversation where my eyes do that freaky black eternity thing.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
I thought I'd never see these again.
You can't get back everything you lose, but sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, that was the plan.
How are you actually doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
Between you and me, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I'm doing everything I can, but...
You've done more than most. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
I saved some of them. Not enough. And the collectors will keep hitting colonies until I stop them.
So you'll stop them.
And here I thought it'd be difficult.
You'll get the job done. You always do. I just don't know what comes next. So tell me what you want. If this all ends tomorrow, what happens to us?
I don't know. Marriage, old age, and a lot of little blue children.
You just say these things. Goddess, you were dead.
I got better.
This time, but you're going to leave again. When your team is ready, you'll leap through the Omega-4 relay. I spent 2 years mourning you. So if we're going to try this, I need to know you're always coming back.
I don't know. That's a pretty big promise to make.
Oh, is it?
I'd have to have something special to come back to.
I'm open to suggestions.
How about... this?
Thank you, Shepard, for the drinks and everything.
Come back soon, Liara.
Jack would like to talk with you, Commander.
Так, они подождут. Так, что-нибудь нового у нас появилось? Нет. Так, давайте поговорим с этими двумя. Интересно, что у них нового появится. Так. Ну что ж, сестричка, что ты скажешь нам?
I was just thinking about you. Liara Tisoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. I hear you and she were an item before. I bet it was hard running into her again after all this time. Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Так, ну а теперь поговорим с братцем.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic. Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my band well on her way to Omega. 8 years old. She'd have had no chance on Horizon. Doesn't matter who you are. You got a gun in your face, chances are good you'll do what the other man says. Only two types don't buckle at that point. Trained killers and psychopaths. A lot of people can't tell the difference. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Так, ну спасибо за историю. Так, ладно, пора уже вернуться к нашему первостепенному заданию. Первостепенной важности, так сказать. Именно нанять новых людей для нашей команды против коллекционеров.
Miranda wants to see you, Commander.
Ну и, естественно, подготовиться хорошо, чтобы устроить им настоящую заварушку, от которых они не скоро придут в себя. На этом все. С вами был Крыса. Желаю всего наилучшего. И увидимся.